Okay, so what happened was I did a video the other day on my 46 International. I had how to brighten it up, protect the patina. We kind of liked how things looked. So what we're gonna do is try and take this old car. This is a customer's car. They agreed to have us do it. So we're gonna try and brighten this thing up. Now you can see it's a little dirty. All I did was rinse it off. But the paint's super dull. It's important that you know that to do this method, you have to understand that the paint job that's already on it is done. Okay, this is just a step below doing a wet sand and buff and all that fun stuff. This is just the way we're gonna brighten it back up. The customer actually said he's gonna sell this car, so we were working on the engine and just doing a last tune-up before he sells it. This thing runs like a race car. I mean, for a 65 Mustang, she moves. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of walk you guys around the car so you can see how dull the paint is. Then we're going to talk about what we're going to do. We're basically going to wash the car with like a Scotch-Brite pad, and then we're going to oil it. A little bit of a method. If you guys like how it turns out, all that fun stuff, go ahead and subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Again, I'm not used to telling people to do that, but I've been told by countless people that I need to do it as the channel grows here. So just putting it out there. If you like what you see, subscribe, and we're going to do more of it. So let's get to it. Okay, so we're just kind of going to do a quick walk around so you guys can see how dull the paint is, so that the before and after stuff actually makes sense. We're not worried about stuff like this. This is all, see right here, this is all going to add to the character, but we will trim that out just a little bit. It's starting to flake. So basically whoever buys this, either they like the patina or they're buying it because they plan on, you know, making it a color and interior of their own. So we'll go from there. That's the idea, guys. All right, I'm going to get stuff together and we'll get started. All right, guys, let me jump down here. So got this one backwards. Basically, we're gonna wash it with Scotch-Brite pad. You know, it's like a 3M Scotch-Brite pad. You can get it anywhere. I'll still put a link in the description so you guys can get exactly what I used. Boiled linseed oil and mineral spirits. We'll get to that after we wash the car. Just kind of wanted to show you guys. I'm gonna show you how we're gonna do it, and then again, I'm just gonna get it all done. There's no reason for you guys to watch watch the whole thing. This is gonna take some time. Basically what we're doing is scrubbing the oxidation off. That's the goal. There's no right or wrong way, guys. Okay. Just do it like that. I'm gonna rinse it off. You'll see it. Then I'll do the whole car, and then we'll get to the mineral spirits and oil. I don't like to waste your guys' time, so this is what we're doing. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here for you guys. I want you guys to see what I'm seeing here. Just from you saw how quick I did it, just real light, right? But I want you to see the colored difference, and you can see where there's some light spots where we could go a little more. But let me show you guys that. I'm going to let it dry a little bit too, so it's more of a contrast. So I'll stop the video and I'll show you guys after it dries. Okay, so I did a little test run, and you can't really see the difference after it dries, but you do see the difference when you put the oil on. So I wanted to show you guys where we're at. I mean, I can see it right here. I'm not sure if you can see it. The line's about right here. That's as far as we went. It doesn't take long. So it really shows up when we get to the final stage with the mineral spirits and linseed oil. So yeah, I'm going to get the rest of the car done and we'll go from there, guys. Okay, guys, so you'll notice when it dries, you really can't see a difference, but all I did the Scotch-Brite on is the quarter fender in the back here. I did a little bit in the gutter. I didn't get up here I think you might be able to see a little bit of the line, the difference. As it dries, you can't see the difference, but that's why we put the linseed oil and mineral spirits on it, because it brightens it out. It makes it look like it's wet all the time. So I'm going to put a little bit on here and a little bit on the deck lid, and I'm going to do the fender so we can see the difference. All right, I'll get back to you guys. Okay guys, so here's the difference. You can kind of see there, it's a little harder, but there is a difference in color. This is almost pink, this is red. It's real easy to see on the back. You can see the difference in color pretty clearly. So we'll go back over and redo this. Make it all look like that. When this thing's done, she'll look red again. So now I'll go ahead and just get everything sanded, and then we'll finish. Okay guys, so this is how she looks afterwards. I guess that's not in the sun. Let's walk around the other side. So there you go. I think it turned out pretty good. See the roof and the trunk. I will tell you one thing I learned about it is you really don't have to put much on it. Do it very, very thin. I actually put too much on the hood, I mean the trunk here, and I had to like clean it all off and redo it, because when it's too thick it gets tacky and it collects like anything in the air. You put it on nice and thin, it dries pretty good, or pretty quick in the sun, and then you don't have to worry about stuff sticking to it. So there you go. All right guys, we're gonna wrap this one up. I think it worked out all right.